As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.
Okay, try to keep up. I am a 47-year-old biological man. I am been on hormones for a year, a little over a year. I just had my boobs done. I've had one facial surgery. I am not going to have bottom surgery. I'm going to do one more face surgery on the bottom of my chin. I am transitioning to look as much like a female as I can. That's the way I've wanted to be my whole life. I understand that I cannot ever be a biological female. For those of you people that cannot define what a female is, realize that you're part of the problem.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Okay, a female is someone who was born a female with X chromosomes and can have babies and can give birth and so on and so forth. For the idiots out there that say that some men can have babies because they're trans men, well, that's because they're a biological woman. So let's stop all the nonsense and stop all the bullshit. I don't care about pronouns. My biological name and my legal name is David. The name I like and prefer to use is Daviana, so feel free to call me that. Ask me any questions you want. I'll answer them. Bye.
I have no problem with trans people. Whatever you want to believe, that's cool with me. The part I disagreed with was when the community started imposing their ideology on the rest of society. Pronouns, playing in women's sports, sharing restrooms. The majority of women are too afraid to speak up about it. They're in fear of being canceled or called a bigot. The trans community needs to rethink the way they're going about pushing their agenda. At this point, you're burning bridges on both ends. Let's take a look at the comments section. This is the type of trans person I will always support. Rooted in reality, but still doing you. I respect it. Yeah, I respect it also. I respect that you are rooted within reality, just like everybody else. You're not looking for no special treatment. You just want respect. And I can respect that. Absolutely spot on. Now I can support you on this. You do you. I have no problem with that. You be who you feel you need to be. Yeah, I have no problem with the trans community, and majority of the conservative men out there have no real problem with you guys. You do you. As we say, you do you. But it's just when you guys start crossing the line and start imposing your will on the rest of us, the majority of us, that's when it became a problem. But other than that, we have no problem with the trans community at all. You do you. This right here, not trying to brainwash, not trying to play the victim, staying away from kiddos. Not my thing, but you do you. Yeah, the staying away from kiddos part was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Seeing the whole drag queen story times, the mothers bringing their kids to drag queen events. That was the part where I had to draw the line in the sand and say enough was enough. You know, if we can get away from all that, then I'm totally fine with the trans community. On to the next.
Advice for the girlies, younger women, lover girls especially. I'm going to drop some hard facts on you. You're not going to like it, but you need to hear it. This comment, men never stop. They're never satisfied with where they are. I don't know why they even get married. Honestly, I'd like to understand that. What do men think they're getting when they're getting married? They think they're getting a wife and a family. But the key here is that men do not romanticize having a wife and having a family the same way that women do. And women romanticize it because we're fed all of these fantasies by Hollywood and Hallmark. Women are lover girls. Men are not. Men are not lover boys. They get married for entirely practical reasons because it is one of the things that you need to do on this checklist. That's a very long checklist for them of life accomplishments. And also on that checklist is having a Lamborghini. Really, that it's that simple.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Wife, family, it's just one of those things on this entire journey that they're on. For women, we make it our most important calling, wife and mother or wife. We make it our sole purpose. We say things like, he's the center of my universe. He's my world. Men do not see you as the center of their universe and their world. They see themselves as the center of the universe and their world.
You serious?
And you are a supporting character. They are always the main character in their movie. And you are just there to help him fulfill whatever goals he has.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
She's right and she's wrong. Men that have morals, beliefs, real strength don't center their lives around women. She's right about that. But we don't center it about ourselves either. We tend to think bigger than ourselves, higher power, the bigger picture. And that leads us towards family in most cases. When we have purpose, things become clear. We center our lives around sacrifice, duty. Women say they want to be centered by men, but even they don't believe that. They want a leader, a man with purpose. Take a look at the comment section. There are men who deeply love their wives. This from a woman who has been married for 20 years to a good man. The key is loving yourself more than you love any man. It must be energy in you first. I agree. If you don't love yourself and you don't love life, of course you're going to be in a miserable marriage because you're already a miserable person. And I think that's what's going on for most of these feminists out here. Learn from men. Be the center of your universe first, and always put yourself first. It'll change your perspective when marrying. Also add a Ferrari to your list.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
The thing about that is, you're trying to incorporate a perspective from the wrong type of man. We're talking about a purposeful man here. A man that thinks beyond himself. How are you going to build anything if you put yourself first only? You have to learn to work with others. Every time I meet a man and tell him I do not want to get married nor have children, he becomes distant. This is so true. Ha 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 ha. Well, it's not for the reasons you think it is. It's not because he wants you to become a maid and enslave you into that role of mother, wife. No, it's more the fact that he sees a red flag in you. He sees that you're out of nature, and it's better for him to just probably stay away for his sake. On to the next.
That's what I call a chain reaction.
Manifest my own destiny. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the perfect recipe. May they remember me, my words will live on. I'm guided by an energy, a flame, hold it close to you. Check out my melodies. It's the media that's been leading you, I'll show you a thing. Misdirection was the message, they don't want you to win.
As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.